Let me tell you something, weirdos. This is your boy, Jay Kraft. And if you're even thinking about evacuating planet Earth, brother, I am your last chance to do it. Joining me is Brother Dan.
Hey.
Accompanying me to the ring this week, we're on the road to WrestleMania. I started this show doing wrestling content, doing exclusively wrestling with criminals. We've branched out into other aspects of the weird world of weirdos and expanded into a whole universe of weirdos, but I am not forgetting my roots. We are staying true to what made this show great, and that's the pro wrestling content. Now, the reason why I made the pivot away from being exclusively pro wrestling is because people kind of had the wrong impression that I was a gigantic wrestling fan.
Right.
You know, I am not a gigantic wrestling fan. I am just fascinated with the world of pro wrestling because, you know, they're fantasy badasses. And, you know, their goal is we want to look as cool as possible and as badass as possible. And a lot of times that falls flat.
Oh, yeah.
And it's also, it's just fucking entertaining and fun to watch. My son likes wrestling, so I started watching it a lot and started wondering what those dudes were up to. And turns out a lot of them get arrested and a lot of them fuck up in life, but here we're here to talk about them fucking up, but not in the ring, in the promos. You know, we did it before with Jumpin' Jeff Farmer doing the whole Motley Cruz, you turn the tables on me. You know, he was having a hard time, he was struggling. But we have a whole compilation, a lot of big name pro wrestlers. You were an old school pro wrestling fan too back in the day. You went to the first WrestleMania that was in Indianapolis.
Yes, I did.
I think that was Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, I believe.
Yeah, I went to two of them when I was little. They were great.
Yeah, fucking like pro wrestling events are really awesome to see. Like I remember going to some WCW events and stuff, which is really cool. It's also cool that they're no longer around, so I was able to go to something before it died. But I think, you know, we can just start us off here with, I would have to say, my favorite ever pro wrestling fuck up. This is Booker T.
Oh, yeah.
He's calling out Hulk Hogan, and he's getting a little too into character.
The same thing is going to happen in this four-quarter match.
Let me tell you something, Gene Oken. You out here talking about a clique. The only clique you need to know about is the Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry. See, because what you dealing with here is the brotherhood. It's non-stop from this point on in WCW. We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giant, we want the gold sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Uh-oh. Hulk Hogan will go. Oh, God. That maybe shouldn't have called Hulk Hogan the N-word. Yeah. The whitest, blondest motherfucker that's ever existed. We're coming for you. What do you think about that one?
That was great.
The thing about that is, like, he even said, like, he was embarrassed by it, and, like, that was a huge unprofessional moment in his career, but it was like, bro, you guys were Harlem Heat. Like, if anything fits your character, it's calling Hulk Hogan the N-word and saying you're coming for him. Like,
and it's great that it's Hulk Hogan of all people.
Yeah, especially what we know now.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you. And like when Hulk Hogan retold that story years later, I tried to find the clip of it, but I couldn't. It was on some sort of radio show, but Hulk Hogan was like, yeah, Booker T once cut a promo against me where he's like, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, you hard R N-word. And it was like, he didn't say it like that.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
He didn't drop it like he was at a Klan meeting. Jesus, dude. You like Psycho Sid?
Oh, yeah.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Sid Justice. I don't know. He's gone by a lot of
different names.
A lot of names, but Sid was always part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's notorious for looking the part of a pro wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he looks like the chiseled action figure type of guy, but
yeah, for sure.
He sucks in the ring and he sucks on the mic. So there was always a lot of really good Psycho Sid fuck-ups. This one's one of my favorite. This one's, we're live, pal.
You can bring the heavy offense, but there are a lot of skeptics that think that perhaps you can't take it, that you can't take the punishment that Diesel will give you tonight. How do you address those skeptics?
Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
Sorry.
Here, let me take this again. It's live, pal.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
oops.
can't. You can't take it again. Like, oh well, I guess. Well, sorry, maybe. I apologize. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Dude, this get. Well, let's do it again. I mean, you can do it again, but
Yeah.
I think that happened once before with Bob Backlund too. But that one's a visual because Bob Backlund was like walking through like the hallway, like doing his strut, and then like he decided that he wanted to like maybe back up and like try to do it again, and they were just like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, why is he walking backwards? Stop doing that. But yeah, you know, Psycho Sid not that good at it, and here's another one of him fucking up.
But you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am. And I have half the brain that you do. But we just a weed.
And I got half the brain that you do.
Oh.
Oh.
Brilliant.
I don't think you're supposed to say it like that.
Yeah, buddy.
You're supposed to say that you have half the brain that I do. Right? But I mean, hey, way to prove your point.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what's the response to that when you're the other dude that's supposed to be talking shit? You just go, yep.
Okay.
It was Kevin Nash that he was talking shit to, and Kevin Nash just laughed in the ring. Like, you
Yeah,
fucking dummy.
That's great.
I have another Psycho Sid. One more Psycho Sid. People, this one is titled Psycho Sid's Best Promo Ever. So let's see how this one goes.
There are stickers.
Oh, come
and then there
on.
are
Don't
these.
try to give me YouTube ads. I don't want to buy your anything. I want to hear Psycho Sid.
Tonight, the tag team match with Shawn Michaels as your tag team partner. It looked like Shawn made an honest mistake.
A mistake! Shut your mouth! Let me start from the beginning. See, it was week 1. It was me and Owen Hart, and then you come down, Sean. Yeah, and then week 2, you and the Bulldog. I returned the favor. But week 3, mistake! Yeah, I'm down on my face. I turn around, and he's standing there with a chair. Was that a mistake? Maybe. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But tonight, see, you kicked me right in my face, Sean. You kicked me right in my face! Mistake or not, there will be no mistake in Survivor Series, my friend. Yeah, that night will be the end of the reign of Shawn Michaels. For that night, my friend, you will have to step off the mountain, and the big man will step above. And no man shall cast a stone to knock me down.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Wait, I don't know.
Because I am the master, and I am the ruler.
Okay. I mean, you were ripping off of Macho Man wholesale on that one, but you know, like that one was absolutely, I'm stealing Macho Man's essence. 'Cause
Yeah.
Macho Man would always start down here and then would talk about how I'm going to
Yeah.
kick your ass. Like he was just doing that same shit, just ripping it off, man. But you know, that's Psycho Sid. I'm going to be the man in the mountain. Like he just looked the part. He was just a dude who was really tall and really jacked. He was never a good performer. He never moved well in the ring. His promos obviously sucked a dick. He was nowhere near the wrestler that Flapjack Norton was. And this one goes on a little bit long, but tell me if you're just like me where, you know, for the first like 45 seconds or so of this next promo, you're like, okay, where is this going? And then you go, okay, where the fuck is this going?
Yukon John Nord, his partner is Scott Norton, and I'll tell you what, Yukon, you made quick work on a big spike
Hey,
jump.
listen up. My partner, Scott Norton, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay, we want to hear a story.
We was up in the Yukon. We got up early one morning, and we was chopping trees and chopping wood.
Why?
And Big Scott had got to the lumber shack before us. And everybody knows what lumberjacks eat.
All right.
They eat a lot of pancakes. And the lumberjacks,
Okay.
we all rolled in, and Big Scott had got there about 20 minutes before us. And we walked in.
There's a lot of unnecessary detail in this
and
promo.
Big Scott
We don't need to
was
know what
sitting
time he
back
got there.
in the big chair with the knife and the fork, sitting there as big as life. Turns out he ate 298 pancakes.
Whoa.
Okay.
298?
He's going to have to kick his opponent's
That's
ass.
like 5 more than the world record. Well, I tell you what.
Wait, so you looked up the
his
world
new
record?
name that the Lumberjacks gave him up in the Yukon is Flapjack Norton. And I'll tell you why.
We don't need.
Because
Okay, you know
he
what?
can eat any.
I'm gonna
any more
fade you
pancakes.
down here, buddy, because we don't need to know why you call him Flapjack Norton. You just spent 2 minutes explaining why, and he's going to spend another 2 minutes explaining eating pancakes. 5 more than the world record. Did you look up what the world record for eating pancakes was before you came out to the ring to cut this completely fucking stupid and pointless promo?
Yeah, does eating pancakes make you tough or
I
something?
don't know, but like
it makes him stronger.
let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Yesterday, I ate 19 shrimps, and then I had a 42-ounce steak, brother, and then I had a dessert. And on that dessert, it was a banana split, brother. It's like, dude, we don't need to know about your eating habits.
Straight
What does
up.
this have to do with pro wrestling whatsoever? And that's why we call him Flapjack Norton. Okay, everybody's going to be scared of Flapjack Norton.
Yeah.
Everybody steer clear of old Flapjack. Now, this next one that I have comes from a guy named Zandig, and he is a wrestler, and I believe the founder of a promotion called CZW, which is supposed to be Combat Zone Wrestling. It's super extreme and hardcore. They're like, they want to be the modern day ECW,
Okay.
right? So they want to do that. And then this guy this was a pretty infamous promo from early in the CZW days that kind of set the tone for what you can expect from Zandig and the CZW.
This is Robbie Marino, CZW with Zandig. Oh my God, what the fuck just happened?
What do you mean what happened? What are you, blind? Jesus! There was 5 of them! It took 5 of them! Justice Pain! Oh, Hate Club! Oh, the Hate Club's dead! Nick Gage! Nate Hatred! Who do you think you are? Nobody does this to Zandig! Nobody does this to the wife beater! Zandig, wife beater, Nick Mondo! We are the most
Nobody
ultra-violent
does this to the
force
wife
on the face of
beater.
the earth! Oh my! Oh! Yo, you're gonna die! You are gonna die! I guarantee it! I am gonna kill you! Stop! You people have not seen anything! This is just the start of fake UTV! I am the ultraviolet icon! This is Robbie Marino! This is CZW, the most violent federation on the face of the earth! You just wait and see how far we're gonna go! I'm out of here!
So unnecessarily growly and Jesus! What happened? You don't do this to the wife beater. No, you should do really horrible things to the wife beater.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Oh, what? And then at one point he takes out a jug of water and just
Yeah.
pours it over his head and just goes, ah! Like, okay, dude, you're mad.
Yeah.
This guy's angry. Here's another one. This one's a really, really terrible promo. I don't remember what promotion this was from. Maybe we can figure it out when I play it.
Kona and Brave Sky, Tribal Nation, are the most underrated team in the world. But
White
I
guys
guarantee,
pretending to
Gary
be
Hart, we're coming after you.
Native Americans.
Well, I know that
We're coming
Gary
after
has
you.
been down
Whoa,
here
whoa, whoa,
promoting
whoa,
this
whoa.
Helsinki formula where he grew his hair back or something after Fritz von Erich shaved his head in Texas Stadium some years ago. Do you guys have the same thing in mind?
Well, I'll tell you what, Gary Hart's done it once and for all. He stuck his nose in the Tribal Nation's business. Tribal Nation is up on the top. We're going to the top of the totem pole. But Gary Hart, tell you what, you have that pretty hair. It's gonna come plumb off. Bring any team you want. Bring any team you want. Any combination. Gary Hart, we're coming after your
I
scalp.
mean, at least the culturally inappropriate wah, 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 guy tried to step in to stop that fumbling, mumbling, stumble mouth dummy.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna fight him, and oh god, like what I don't understand is when you're a pro wrestler, I feel like you should have at least a few stock things that you can go to. Like The Rock always had his catchphrases.
Yeah.
That was always just like I can't think of what to say, so let me just say something about breaking my foot off in your candy ass, and then people will cheer. But this guy, yeah, I mean he's. It's fucking fighting the tribal nation. I mean, I don't, what do you want? We'll fight him. I'll fucking fight him. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, that one was bad. And then this one's also bad. This one's from the WWE draft in 2016. This is Kalisto, one of the Mexican luchador wrestlers, given a really good, really great promo. Oh,
soccer,
come on.
dance mom.
I'm not a swim, soccer, or dance mom.
Kalisto, the last time you went at it alone, you became the United States champion. What can we expect from you on SmackDown Live?
Well, hey, I'm here, like I said before, I'm here to shock the world. I'm ready. I'm ready to show my lucha art inside and outside the ring. But first of all, I can't stop thinking about Baron Corbin being on SmackDown. I get to have my revenge. Is that scary? Hey, like I said, I'm here to stay and make a good lucha thing.
I'm gonna be a good lucha thing. We're gonna go into the we're live, pal. Let's take this again. We're live, pal. Yeah, that one. The beauty of live television, I think, is the best. I don't ever think they should do live promos like that. I feel like when you're cutting a promo like that, it should be pre-taped, because I would at least because once I belt it out, I would probably think of another line that was like, oh, actually, you know what? I thought about something about breaking my foot off in his candy ass that I want to throw in there.
Yeah.
So let's try that. But yeah, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna do a lucha thing. Like I said before. Lucha thing. And of course, I want to give a quick moment to say rest in peace to Owen Hart, the great Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
And here's one of my favorite wrestling flubs ever, because it's just so weird and funny, and this belongs to Owen Hart. Real quick.
It's finally. You're nothing but a selfish person. Your ego is too big. And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg. Okay. Don't kick my leg out of my leg. I don't want that to happen.
Please don't.
Kicked my leg straight out of my leg.
Damn it.
And then, kicking it old school, still with Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
This one's a pretty popular. This one's from an indie promo from outside of, it seems like, based on looking at him, it was probably pretty soon after he was let go from the WWF, because he's still in pretty good shape. He still looks pretty young, but this is an indie promotion, so this had to have been somewhere
Welcome
late
fans
90s,
backstage
maybe.
of the Carolina Coliseum, only on DirecTV. Backstage Nitro Blast with the British Bulldog. And just a few weeks ago, of course, Alex Wright comes out pretty much out of nowhere and issues this challenge, claiming to be the finest European wrestler. Of course, you have many years of experience on him. What went through your mind as you even saw that go down?
I saw it, but I don't believe it. The British Bulldog has been in wrestling for 20 years, since I was 15 years old. Alex Wright, you think you can beat the British Bulldog? You're wrong. If you want a chance of me, come on and take a piece of me.
Let me ask you, I mean, you're from Great Britain, he's from Germany. Is there inherently a different style of wrestling? Is there something that you think you do that definitely has an advantage over his style?
Well, I can do the American style, I can do the Mexican style, I can do the strongman style, and I can do the German style. I can do any style of wrestling. That's why you call me the British Bulldog.
You would seem to have a power advantage.
Yeah. Oh, greatly power advantage. I'm going to snap him in half when we get the chance.
Jetzt hör mir mal zu und du hörst mir besser genau zu. Ich bin der beste
And then guy comes
europäische
and
Ringer.
interrupts him in German, but none of that part matters. What matters is the boo. I can wrestle. I can wrestle the German style, the American style, the wrestling, the every style that there is. That's why they call me the British Bulldog.
Exactly.
I thought they called you the British Bulldog because you were British.
Yeah.
I don't think it was because you did all of these different styles.
Because you had the Mexican style.
Yeah, so that's why they call me the British Bulldog, because I can wrestle like a Mexican. So, you know, didn't they call you El British Bulldogo? Right? That's how you speak Spanish. You say L and add O at the end, according to racists. Now, the most infamous, terrible promo guy that there is, we're going to end with a little trifecta. Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump of the Steiner brothers. We're going to go out with a triple threat of Scott Steiner making a fool of himself. Here's one of them. I think these are all, well, one of them is in WCW, but two of them are when he went to TNA, you know, when they were like, let's sign all of the cast-offs that are way past their prime.
Yeah.
And here's one of him just, well, being
Rick
fucking
and
weird.
Scott Steiner, let me welcome you back.
Oh, Team 3D, you guys are out of your mind. Coming to Atlanta, Georgia, the place that the Steiner brothers got their start in professional wrestling. You guys are out of your mind, making it a table match, because tonight we're going to beat you at your own game. And after it's all said and done, you're going to be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is if you can run lickety split. Because you can't run because you got some fat asses. And after it's done, we're going to have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
You wanted some, you got some. This is the big time, boys. You come down that aisle, the Steiner brothers has got something for you. Ooh, is it?
Yeah.
I forgot he barked.
There's a fat asses on your fat asses. And the lady in the middle looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, stop screaming. For fuck's sake, you're hurting my ears. You're hurting my fat ass. And, yeah, so Scott Steiner, that's just, you know, a little bit of what you can look forward to when you hear him try to get on the mic.
Yeah.
And Scott Steiner, by the way, was the very first person when I was a child that I absolutely unequivocally knew he did steroids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there is not a fucking doubt in my mind that man did steroids.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, all of them did, but he was the first one that I was like, there's no question.
Yeah.
That is not natural. His muscles have muscles on them. It doesn't make any sense. So here he is with Mean Gene in WCW. As soon as we... Oh, shut up with your Culver sandwich.
If I was a sandwich here,
Suck
I'd
my
have to be a
Culver
wallop.
sandwich.
You fraction in my face, and I will prove to you that I'm the man with the largest arms in the world. I'm the genetic freak, and size does matter. But that statement, Mean Gene, comes true whether I'm in the ring or out of the ring. See, when I have my freaks horizontal, they understand size, they appreciate size, and size does matter. And they know that they don't have to wait for the Earth to rotate on a 47-degree axis so the stars can touch the sky and create an equinox so they can see the Big Dipper. No. All they gotta do is call the Big Papa, because I'm the man with the Big Dipper, and satisfaction's coming when I go behind and do the bump and grind. And it's only a matter of time because they call me the Big Bad Booty Daddy. So Goldberg, realize this, I only care about two things
So
in this
Goldberg.
world. My freaks and my peaks. And when I beat your bald ass down at Fall Brawl, and I'm about in the Steiner recliner, I'm gonna whisper in your ear, size does matter, bitch.
Ew. Wait, you're going to have me in a Steiner recliner and then you're going to whisper about your dick in my ear? Like that's a really weird promo that, like, the point of it, I guess, was that he has a big dick.
Yeah.
That he, like, that's what he was trying to brag about, but it was like, the Earth doesn't rotate on a 47-degree axis, so you can see the Big Dipper. What? Like, that was his problem, is he always tried to sound smart in his promos. But, dude, you are the definition of a stupid fucking meathead.
Yeah.
You are a meathead moron, and the only thing I care about is my freaks and my peaks. Yeah, we know, because you clearly don't care about cutting a promo or being smart, because you sound like a fucking dumbass. And the final one that we're going to go out on is the ultimate Scott Steiner sounding like a fucking idiot. It is the Scott Steiner's very infamous Steiner Math promo.
Scott Steiner, it's going to be a three-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me.
Okay,
and
where's
then
the
you add
math
Kurt
on that
Angle
one?
to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and 2/3%, I got a 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you one of those girls that like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe?
I mean, if
See,
you're doing the
tonight,
taxes,
we're
you
gonna
seem to know
win,
math.
and I'm going to be the world champion at Sacrifice. Come on, P. Let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
Holler if you hear that. Don't you like hearing fucking the whitest motherfuckers in the world use hip-hop phrases? That's the thing that always bugged me about Scott Steiner is he was famous during the time that the No Limit Soldiers were really famous, and that motherfucker used to boost their lines all the time. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holler if you hear me. It's just like all of it. He just always ripped him off. But I mean, that's Scott Steiner, man. The weirdest, weird motherfucker of wrestling. I don't know. There might be other really weird motherfuckers out there, but Scott Steiner's the best one.
Oh, yeah.
As far as really bad wrestling promos go, it's always going to be Scott Steiner.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, I mean, that's going to be it for us for this week, guys. I don't have anything else to talk about. You know, that was our pro wrestling promo fuck up. We're on the road to WrestleMania, baby.
Let's go.
I'm coming back with some wrestling with criminals soon.
Oh, yeah.
It's not necessarily wrestling related, but me and my wife are going to do something true crime-ish somewhat pretty soon. All kinds of things in the pipeline and at works for the old universe of weirdos. If you can't get enough of me and Dan, you can shoot over to Planet W, a WNBA podcast, and listen to us talk about women's basketball. You might even get to hear me do a wrestling promo over there, talking about Kathy Engelbert and the WNBA's negotiations of salary and stuff. Cut a promo. Tapped into my inner nature boy. See us on some social medias, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Twitter/X, I am JCraft247. On Instagram, I am Universe of Weirdos. And Dan...
I'm Feverville317 on TikTok and Instagram.
So there you go. And you can also email me, planetwnba@gmail.com. And then don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Give a big old thumbs up and 5 stars and a positive review on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. And I will see you guys next time. Blasting off until then.
Holla if you hear me.
See ya!